And as Fox 56 News continues this morning, we have a story about a woman who puts service before herself.
A longtime nurse and Navy veteran is honored with a scholarship in her name. Dixie Webb's life so far reflects her commitment to her country, to Kentucky, and to her community.
I was stunned. I still am.
Dixie Webb's surprised scholarship was inspired by and named in her honor. But to her friends and colleagues, it's well-deserved.
She is a complete and continual inspiration for anybody that's ever met her or knows her, and she makes you want to do more.
Katie Keeley is a nursing instructor at Bluegrass Community and Technical College in Lawrenceburg. She's worked alongside Webb, prepping future nurses for only a year, but knows her influence is timeless. In 1984, Webb joined the military. She served 14 years as an officer in the U.S. Navy Reserve Nurse Corps. Keeley is also in the Navy Reserve and knows firsthand that service comes in many different forms.
It's not just a requirement to put on camouflage and a uniform and be away. That's not the only way that service happens. Service happens by serving the person next to you.
For more than 5 decades, Webb's impact has been right here in her old Kentucky home. She's devoted the majority of her life to her profession, including 46 years as an advocate for her students.
My students have life challenges that are just unbelievable sometimes.
Many of which are battled outside the classroom. Webb sees students working against incredible pressures, like a full-time job or childcare, just to become a nurse, and says they need some help to stay the course.
Some of our students will get some money from this scholarship, which does make me really proud because I very, very much care about the students I'm working with.
Keeley shares the same respect for her students and wants to see them succeed. She one day asked her husband what they could do to help cut the cost of their schooling. The couple wrote a check to BCTC for $100,000.
We're not paying for everybody's tuition yet. Hopefully, maybe one day. But we're doing what we can.
The Keeleys say it was a no-brainer to name the award after Webb.
Dixie was already drinking our bourbon. She liked it. She was talking about it, so I kind of had to.
Greg Keeley recently founded Lawrenceburg Bourbon Company. He hopes to use the craft distillery as a platform to continue to promote the Dixie Webb Nursing Excellence Fund. He also plans to distill a Dixie Webb barrel every year.
We'll donate the barrel and then bottle it and everything, and all of those proceeds are what we're going to then continually put year on year into the fund.
Even with all the attention around her achievements, Webb remains humble.
I don't think anybody is comfortable with somebody saying to them, you've done something that needs to be recognized.
But the Keeleys keep on chanting and shout that it's a privilege to shine a light on Webb's legacy, putting service for others before herself.
You don't do it for the applause at the end of the day. You do it because it's the right thing to do.
I mean, not only is Dixie Webb such an inspiration for everybody, but the Keeleys as well. They opened Lawrenceburg Bourbon Company back in January, selling their first bottles of their bourbon. And still, with starting a new business, they've donated $100,000 to this Dixie Webb Fund, which is amazing. Gives you faith in humanity. And their first scholarship is going to go out in fall of 2024, so next fall. And then in Dixie's honor, they're going to continue and try and keep the fund going so more students can become nurses.